Yeah, I think we've been learning bits and pieces. I think we probably have been playing some of that rugby, but maybe not through the 80 minutes, and as I suppose as consistent. It was a very good performance, considering I suppose there was a lot of new faces, a lot of new combinations, etc. But the boys were really on it on Friday night, and it was a good performance. It was a good performance. I suppose coming off the back end of a win, a bonus point win in Scarlets, where our performance probably, if I'm honest, through the whole 80 minutes wasn't where it probably needed to be. I thought we played well at the first kind of 20 minutes and first and last 20 minutes. That mid part we didn't play well, and something we spoke about. And I think what we did do against Harlequins on the weekend was put in a consistent performance. But you're right in what you're saying in terms of our intent in our attack and our precision and our accuracy, and still left a couple of scoring opportunities behind, which we did. And but look, overall it was a good and pleasing performance. Yeah, very much so. They're two good lads. They're two lads that understand how we want to play, and have worked hard to, I suppose, get to where they are at the moment. Good to see they've both signed on as well, which is really positive for us. And you know, it's I suppose in a position of halfbacks, you know, there's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders as a 9 and a 10, and I think both of them are very calm in what they do, and both good technical players as well, so their skill set allowed them, and they both kind of suit how we want to play as well, you know. But I think the good thing about those two lads and a few of the younger lads is, I suppose, the beauty of training together as well. We train together as a squad in terms of our academy. So they've been used to what we're trying to do over the last, I suppose, year and a half, and you can see they're probably up to a bit more speed now than they were, which is only natural, maybe a year ago. Yeah, I agree. I think maybe they're a small bit underestimated, not by us. You know, we've seen obviously what they can do. They can score tries. They've got some very good individuals. They've got a lot of poachers in their team, so that they create turnovers, and they're good in that unstructured stuff. So something we were very good at over the last couple of weeks and have been is just our ruck has been quite good. It's been very clean, I suppose, in terms of speed, and you know, we want to impose our game. We want to play fast, but we know they will have threats around that ball, around that breakdown, around that contact. So we need to be really accurate there. But and it's something that they probably are good when they do get those turnovers, kind of in that unstructured stuff. They've recruited a couple of extra players this year. They're definitely a team that's moving forward, and you can see it. They're probably maybe on a bit of a journey over the last year or so in terms of progression. So we're well aware of it. But look, we're massively excited. It's a home game down in Cork. Really looking forward to it on a 4G pitch. So we can play with hopefully we can play with a bit of tempo and a bit of speed, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's been great. Obviously just kind of back in and around the lads and back on their time schedule, and just kind of having fun again. So yeah, it was a long time out. Needed some things that needed to be sorted out, so now I'm better now for it, and I'll be better on the pitch and during the training week. But yeah, you can't really describe it when you've been out for a while and you get back in and around the lads, and just kind of the crack and everything around that. It's just, you know, it's great to be back out on the field. I don't think it's changed massively. I think there's aspects that I can add to my game, and I can help the team in different ways, whether that's stepping into first receiver more often or being second ball player more often. I don't think anything's massively changed. I just think I've been in the system for longer now, and especially when you're not playing and training, you're doing a lot more self-coaching and mindset, and trying to figure out what would you be doing in different situations, and doing mental reps almost. Obviously the mental reps failed me on the kick, you know, it wasn't the finest, and thankfully the lads have all told me, each and every one of them. So no, I think moments like that you have to laugh off, and I think I'm in a good place right now that, you know, maybe if I was a young lad you might hold on to some mistake like that, but you know, if you've been out for 8 months, mistakes like that might happen. You just got to laugh it off and just crack on, you know. Yeah, obviously it's a massive threat, and you kind of touched on it there, that this blocks are massively about momentum. That's obviously why we've had the games against Crusaders, against Harlequins. We don't want to, you know, have massive periods of no games and then having an important game creep up on us. So that was the great thing about last weekend against Harlequins. And it leads into Zebre, and they're obviously a massive threat. They've got a lot of young international Italians coming in, and they're doing a great job. And both the Italian teams really are lighting up the league at the moment. So it's going to be tough, obviously, but we'll kind of back our strategies and things we put in place to be able to put forward a good performance on the weekend.